U.S. blocks G7 joint statement condemning Russia over missile strike in Sumy.
Washington has blocked a joint statement from the G7 condemning a missile strike that killed dozens of Ukrainians, while Kyiv vowed retaliation with a strike on a Russian missile brigade. According to sources cited by Bloomberg, the administration of US President Donald Trump reportedly prevented the G7 from issuing a joint condemnation of Russia's missile attack on the northeastern Ukrainian city of Sumy. On Monday, the Russian Ministry of Defense confirmed that 2 Iskander-M missiles were launched the day before, targeting a meeting of Ukrainian and Western military officers, killing at least 60 senior personnel. However, Ukraine accused Russia of hitting a military award ceremony, resulting in the deaths of 35 civilians and injuring 129 others. Following the incident, Ukraine and several Western allies condemned Russia for deliberately targeting civilians and attempting to disrupt ongoing peace negotiations. According to Bloomberg, the G7, currently chaired by Canada, drafted a joint statement condemning the attack in Sumy, but was unable to publish it due to a lack of support from the United States. The draft described the strike as evidence of Russia's determination to continue the war. Sources said the Trump administration informed other G7 nations that the US could not sign the statement because it was trying to preserve space for peace negotiations. In a related development, Ukraine on the same day announced a retaliatory strike on a Russian missile brigade. Ukraine claimed to have targeted a Russian missile system believed to have participated in the Sumy attack. On Tuesday, the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine announced it had struck Russia's 448th Missile Brigade in the Kursk region. Ukraine said this was the unit responsible for the missile attack. Ukrainian military units coordinated strikes on multiple targets in the Kursk region, focusing on the Russian brigade involved in the April 13, 2025 Sumy strike, the Ukrainian General Staff stated. Specifically, Ukrainian forces struck the permanent deployment site of the 448th Missile Brigade, causing a secondary explosion due to detonated ammunition. It remains unclear whether the strike caused any casualties. Ukrainian officials said the outcome is still being clarified.
U.S. responds to Russian missile strike on Sumy that killed at least 34 people.
US officials said that Russia's missile strike on the Ukrainian city of Sumy, which killed at least 34 people, is a grim reminder of why President Trump is striving to end the war. On April 13th, Ukraine accused Russia of launching missiles at the city of Sumy in northeastern Sumy Oblast during a church service, killing at least 34 people and injuring 117 others, according to the Kyiv Independent. Shortly after the attack, the United States responded. On social media platform X, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio wrote that Washington extends its deepest condolences to the victims of today's horrific Russian missile attack on Sumy. This is a tragic reminder of why President Donald Trump and his administration have devoted so much time and effort to trying to end this war and achieve lasting peace, Rubio stated. His remarks echoed those of U.S. Special Envoy Keith Kellogg, who also said the missile strike on Sumy underscores the importance of President Trump's peace efforts. Mr. Kellogg condemned Russia's attack on civilians, saying it crossed every line of morality. There were numerous civilian casualties and injuries. As a former military leader, I understand that this attack was wrong, Kellogg said. In addition to the US, several European countries also responded to Russia's missile strike on Sumy. For example, British Prime Minister Keir Starmer said he was horrified by Russia's horrific attacks and called on Russia to accept a full ceasefire. President Zelensky has shown his commitment to peace. Russian President Vladimir Putin must now agree to a complete and immediate ceasefire without conditions, Starmer stated.